Hi everyone, this is the BPN podcast where we gather people from around the world around the desk and talk about traveling, business and lifestyle. Our guests are entrepreneurs, travelers, people from of vision with a great life experience, and we talk simple and fun about important things. Enjoy BPN podcast.
Hola Gerald, welcome back to BPN podcast. Today we have with us Diego.
Thank you guys. Nice to be here with you.
So Diego.
Hello, Diego. So tell us a little bit about you. We are here to listen your stories, to learn about you, and, to have fun.
Well, that's okay. So I was born in Rome a few years ago, a little more than 40.
Few.
And I moved to London when I was around 23.
The typical Rome accent, eh?
I do. I can talk more like you're doing.
No, you speak very well. This is fantastic.
And I've been a waiter since I was a kid. Then I moved to UK to learn the language and travel around a bit. And after a while, coming back to Italy, by chance, I don't know why, I entered the flight attendant job. I started in 98, been traveling around the world very much.
I was born in 98.
Oh, I remember flying your place. Everybody was happy about your birth.
Have you ever been in Brazil before? Before 98.
I mean, you could be my dad. That's why we are.
I'm not upset.
Wait. I will take a photo to send in my mind. I heard a story about an Italian guy. But
In Brazil.
yeah, maybe it was not my father. Maybe it was Diego.
Okay, so Diego, you can continue your story.
I wouldn't trust that. Anyway, so I started flying when I was 98, and I really, really enjoyed my job. Get to know a lot of people, travel around the world, get to know the world, which is one of the best thing. The best thing in the whole world is the world. So why not?
And the world is so small, as we told before.
That's totally true.
Yes.
Yes.
Totally.
Wow. So let's start this meeting, I can say, with the COVID test. Usually now to fly is necessary to have a PCR test. So we have a special test, and it's our BPN test. So we're going to try 3 different alcohols, and you need to guess from which part they are coming and the alcohol. So the first one will be the right one. So cheers. Cheers.
Let's try this one.
I think that maybe I could know the first one, but after 3 shots, I would not be able
to guess.
to define the last one.
Let's ask our guest. He will be always the first.
This could be vodka.
Taste?
That's vodka.
Yes, it is.
This one I know.
That's it.
This one I know really well.
Good job. So let's go for a second shot. Cheers.
No, I am not super sure about that, guys. Thank you.
You can make it.
Oh. This one is good.
Well,
No, it's so good. It's something special.
But you said me was not so much in the
I was thinking so.
glass, but I think that
You need to ask
the
Victor.
person that served the
I'm
the
gonna
glasses.
shoot with gin, but it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm going to help you guys. With something from Europe, Mediterranean. So I'm going to help you. It's very difficult to guess because I think it's not famous and no one tried before. But for sure you have been there, and all of the people coming from there, also you and me.
What do you mean?
It means
we are
like
coming from there.
the humans, the humanity started from there.
It's from
the
Rome.
police.
The police.
Not police.
Police.
Oh, it's
The guts.
from.
A lot of guts.
Scusa.
No guts. Guts.
I'm interested
Cats,
to know what
you are
kind it is.
speaking about the animals.
No. No.
Cats.
God. Dio.
Okay, we are speaking about Greece.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
Yeah, I don't have
guess.
the name.
Yes, it's coming from Greece.
You have the name?
I don't have the name.
Me too.
neither.
We have a bottle. I don't know, but it's from Greece.
We'll check
Okay.
it later on.
Please help us from
Outside,
from
yes,
outside
you have inside.
with the bottle, so
It's
we can
typical
see.
one. I don't remember. You can give us a bottle. Don't worry. We're
No.
like this is. We're not making. This is. I don't know how is the name, but it's typical.
Matisha liqueur.
So it's something from Greece.
Something like triple sec or
But it's a good one. You can try it. Okay, guys.
so.
Honest.
Let's go for the third one.
It's written the grower's spirit anyway.
Okay,
Just
so-
for your info.
The third one.
I hate
Cheers.
you all. Cheers.
I want to see these guys.
This one I know.
You get it?
This one I know really well.
But let's give.
Already from the smell. What?
White rum.
No.
No?
No.
Grappa.
No.
Uh,
It's tasty. I love it.
I love it too.
And I miss it.
I know it really well.
Well, then I give up.
No, you can do it. You
From-
have been. Okay, you have been there many times.
From where?
You have been
I
many
am-
times. You texted me about that. You remember? You texted me like, I spent a lot of times in that city. We have also an office, a loft in that city.
Tequila.
It's
Yeah.
not tequila.
It's okay.
It's mezcal.
That's
That's
calm.
why I got it familiar. But you know what? After the two first shots, could be anything.
I told you. The first one was easy, but the last one.
But any case,
was hard.
you guess 1 of 3. So COVID test passed. So bravo.
Be better next time.
Okay.
Okay,
So guys,
now that I'm drunk, we can, we can continue the conversation, and I will need a ride to home later because I cannot drive anymore.
we're not dry. It was just like a test. Okay, so let's talk about you. Let's talk about your story because I think you did the best job in the 90s. You know, I think all of people dream to make your job in 90s because the flight attendant was like, I told you before in this meeting, was like to be a president. You know, you had the power because many people had no opportunity to travel before. It was very difficult during the 90s, and you know the
I
language.
think that was the dream job also in the 80s, 70s, and 60s.
And also in 2000.
was the dream job for everyone. I mean, at least for the people that like traveling, was really the dream job. Also today it's a little bit different, I think.
For
because
all,
it's-
not for Ryanair flight attendants.
Sorry, Ryanair. flight
Also for
attendants.
Wizz Air. And also for...
Sorry,
EasyJet.
Wizz flight
No, I love it. I used to fly it with Wizz Air.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
are flying. We flew together in Wizz Air.
Yes. Yes.
It was great.
So,
Well, it's actually, you're actually right, guys. It was one of the most wanted job if you could get there. And I felt a little ashamed with my friends. You know, you go out of certain reality and then you become something they all want to be. So just try to keep it cool when you go around. You don't show it off. But as you said, it was great. You know, like pick up at any time, day or night, anywhere around the world.
we know very well.
Just like today, and then you get there, could be one night or 6 nights, just over there. So you have to entertain yourself. Just try
It was
to
hard
make
for you.
that.
It was super
A
hard.
lot of Brazilians and Mexican girl was very difficult job, I
My
know.
mom can confirm.
Well, I wouldn't know that because I'm not a party guy.
You,
Okay.
you
Really?
told me
No?
no, he told me something different in the way coming here.
Could be kids watching.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not a party guy. Go home.
No, but I think it was good. You know, it's like an experience because you had an opportunity to meet new people. I think in this job and in your job especially, you was lucky because every day you have something new in your life. So and day was different. And also sometimes people cannot understand the role of flight attendant because you during the flight, people think that you are doing like barman or weather. No, you are doing an assistant. So you are taking care about the situation, about the safety. So I think it's a hard job, also the responsibilities, because stay awake 8 hours and go around with not kindy people. So it was difficult. Do you have any experience that you remember on board?
Plenty.
Plenty,
let me
I
start
can
with the
imagine.
fact-
Someone died?
Almost.
Really? Okay.
And
This is going to TikTok.
no, I'm
Eh.
telling you, as you said, a lot of people don't get it. Only travelers understand that it's not a very easy job.
Fair.
I mean, it's nice, it's great, but it's very hard.
Exactly.
Time difference, away from home, anything. Could be a birthday, could be your daughter, could be anything. You're far away in a very nice place where everybody wants to go, but sometimes it's not so easy to go. But at the same time, you get to know a lot of people. What I like about that job especially is it's unpredictable. Anything, like obviously, it's different every day. It's like there is no a line.
Every day you have a new problem to solve.
Yes,
But that's a challenge.
totally.
It is.
It's a challenge, but honestly, I was thinking before, yeah, the OBC job, some people think it's amazing. The people that doesn't know it thinks, yes, the OBC job, you just go around, you take a plan, but then you need to understand that it's tiring to fly a lot of hours.
You have
And then
big
I was
responsibilities.
and then I was thinking, imagine the OBC, I did the OBC, I mean, I am managing the OBCs, but I also did it by myself. So I was imagine the guys that are flying and also working during the fly.
Yes.
I suppose it's really tiring because imagine every one of you already took a fly in your life. I imagine if you don't make it as
If
soon
you
as
are not 70% of Russians, they don't have passport.
okay. I mean, people that are watching this video, at least once in their life, they took a flight. If you
That's right.
didn't so far, please try to make it because it's fantastic. But the people that are flying for 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 hours knows that once you arrive, even if you are seated, you are super tired. So imagine the people that they were working.
Yes. 8
They were
hours.
working,
Awake, moving,
you know,
always
moving,
with
working.
smiling.
So please, Diego, I know that you did long flights. So how it is? I mean, you arrive there and I suppose you just want to sleep.
Actually, yes. But at second thought, after the shower, you just want to party because you deserve it. Even just a simple drink and a proper
I think
meal.
it depends how old are you.
It depends how you take it because I'm not that shiny anymore, but still.
I mean, if you are 20, of course you want to party in new cities.
I think
but
I think it's like
you
a
don't think so?
lifestyle. No, because I'll be honest with you. Now I'm married, so I'm not looking more to the stewards and hostess. But before for me was like
he's not telling this only because
No,
his
oh,
wife is
no, because
in this
when I was
room.
on Barkuria, I was looking to the peace people. For me, was like a lifestyle. I was like imagine parties, special nights in the hotels, or if they are all look super beautiful. Because honestly, when you wear the
Uniform.
The uniform,
it's
yeah.
fantastic. I don't know, guys. For me, it was a dream. For the guy, but
Diego knows it really well.
so it's like it's fantastic.
like my
and,
uniform.
and also, I really respect this kind of people. I never had a problem with steward and hostess because I really respect them. You know, I think there are two kind of travelers. There are people that are traveling for the first time or just like traveling one time by year, and there are people like us. And people like us, like OBC, they know very well you and your kind of job. So it's like a kind of respect. We're in the same circle. So we respect each other, we understand each other. Sometimes your colleagues is helping us. When you're traveling, for us, it's more safety because you are speaking the same language of your colleagues. You can put a big box inside. Also, when they cannot understand, you can explain them like, guys, it's urgent. So I remember I did an OBC for life saving. So I bring the big box with like cells for the ISIS from Italy to Turkey, and was like super important. And they given me opportunity to bring on the seat, so put in the chair. So it's like I think sometimes you need to stay in the position of a hostess or a steward, because people thinking only about the hostess on the airport, you know, and they are not super kind sometimes. So it's very difficult. It's two different kind of job. One is to stay on the land, and one is to fly. So this is changing everything.
There is two considerations when you come on board working. Like what you want to do. You want to have a nice flight, or you want to have a flight that takes you over there. Flight takes you over there means that you don't care. But when you do this kind of job, you have at least a long haul. It's like around 280, 320 passengers, and everyone has different requests or something else different. And especially you have a lot of kids and a lot of elderly people, which for me, both elderly people and kids come first. The other can wait. Point is 12 hours could be an extra landing, so it becomes 15 hours only aircraft. It's kind of difficult. So you gotta become, I don't want to say a shrink, but you gotta understand what you got in front, and you gotta help them deal with it. Otherwise, it's your problem. And can do that. So.
I did your job once. It's like, okay, it's strange
What
to
do
say.
you mean?
We had a special job with 12 OBC from Prague to Mexico. So we flown from Prague to Amsterdam, Mexico.
All together, 12.
All together, yes.
The same flight.
Yes.
Okay.
To be honest, 6 departed from Vienna because the flight already was fully booked. So we met in Amsterdam. So we flown from Amsterdam to Mexico together. And I'm always taking the seats in the last part of the plane, so in the end of the plane.
Really?
Yes.
Do you prefer?
Someone told it's more safety.
Really? I want to hear that because
And also-
honestly, I didn't know.
And also you have possibility to have a row, so like to have 3 seats free. It's more, you have more possibilities to have more place free.
That's really a good advice. Let's speak about that.
We're
later.
always
Finish.
didn't know?
I didn't know.
I told a secret.
And I need to, Mom, I will translate to you this.
Yes,
this
you need absolutely
podcast
every
and
time to take
explain.
the place in the end of the plane, because you have more possibility to have more space free, and also it's like more safety, and also you have more opportunity to stay like quiet without many disturbing people going to the toilet, something like that. So
But why it's more safety?
maybe he know better than me.
Well,
Diego, please.
Statistics.
Statistically speaking, is like when you crash or
We
I've
cannot.
tried
I
it.
hope this video will not be useful.
I've tried
Never.
that, but you won't like it.
Okay,
if something
so-
happens to the plane,
Okay.
it will go down. Doesn't matter if you touch down with the other gears, with the central gears first. The bam will go on the front, so that way you smash. Plus, second thing, if you are on the back of the plane and you feel like sick with turbulences, you don't feel it that much. You feel it a lot
Really?
less, but safer for that thing.
I was thinking about the TV series Lost, and the people that survived it was from the back and the beginning of the flight. I mean, the back and the start.
Okay.
First class and the ones in the really back.
Yeah, but they pay
Do you
very
think
much to survive. So
It's like
Okay. You say it was better to
you gotta
die.
be filthy rich to survive that.
no.
But
So
does it have some
so-
scientific reason or not that the first ones and
I'm
the
not
last
an engineer.
ones survived it?
Now, the first one is actually the statistics
Okay.
go for the back of the plane. The first
Only for the
ones,
back.
yeah, that is just fiction. So
Okay, Mom, I will show you this because she never goes on the back. Only, honestly, I tried also the back, but to be honest, I can say it was like Ryanair, and I was in the back. Really,
it's
not the
this.
last one, but the.
But Ryanair is small
the
one
one
plane.
before.
I'm thinking about the big
And
planes.
in the back, I was feeling more.
Yes.
actually, turbulences I felt more in the back. Sorry,
Yes.
my mistake.
Yes.
But,
You're right. I want to correct you.
it's more stable. Everything is like a force. It's a trust. It's going forward. If you're in the back, it's already stopped when something happens. Because if it goes down, it goes down
so
with the front at
let's
first.
make it clear. Me, normal person, I will go and make the check-in online because I want to make the check-in online and choose my place.
Yes.
Your advice is to choose the back ones
I
instead of the
do that.
first one.
For me, yes.
I
yes.
do that.
Yes, I'm doing always, and we're
Okay.
doing always. Yes, if I'm not flying in business class, for sure.
If you're not flying business class.
But about the business class, you feel less the turbulence because when you're flying and you're arriving,
But
you're landing.
maybe for the seats.
It's fantastic. No, it's also because you're arriving before. When you're landing, you don't feel the landing. In behind you feel the landing.
Diego,
Because-
you are the.
Okay, the plane goes like. This is a plane.
Okay,
Okay,
this is the
this is
plane.
the-
This is a
breaking the
plane.
wind.
We
The
have a
head is
plane.
breaking the wind.
We have somewhere a
This
plane.
is
Give
a
me a
plane.
plane.
The
No,
head
give
is
me a plane.
breaking the
please.
wind, so it's going like this, and if
Okay.
it shakes, it shakes more in the back.
Let's say like the buildings. If you are up, you feel more.
Okay, we have a plane. You can show to.
Here is the
Let's
plane.
make a direct
Okay,
example
this
to
is
people.
me.
Also, this video go to TikTok, guys. We played.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
welcome
this is
aboard this
Airbus.
BPN flight.
We are also flying
today
with
from
Boeing,
Milan to
Wait,
anywhere
wait,
you
wait.
like.
Let's do it again, please. I want
So
to
it
hear
goes like
Diego.
this.
No, sorry, Diego. Can you please make again the presentation of the plane?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
gentlemen.
once again, welcome on board this BPM Airbus 380 flights flying today from Milan, Malpensa to everywhere you like. So that's the way how it goes.
Thank you very much.
There
This
you
is
go.
fantastic.
I
That
think
was
we will
nice
use
flying
it
with
for
us.
everything.
I will say you, it's my dream. I have a dream. One day I'm going to open a company of airplanes. So you,
know?
yes.
How
I'm
many
there
years
for
are you?
In
I'm there
20
for you.
years I will do.
We can use Diego.
I
in a
will do
clever
it.
Oh,
way.
still can.
I will do
Believe me,
it.
still
And
can.
I'm not kidding. It's my dream. It's my dream.
And I'll
Okay.
teach you how to do this.
Okay.
In the first,
It's really
in
my
the
dream.
First
It
flight,
is.
we'll see
Okay.
Arte and Aliona for the exit emergencies.
No. Captain and first officer. Actually, the other way around. She's the boss.
No, I will tell you, it was.
You need
babe,
to know that Aliona is the
my
boss
idol is Richard
of the
Branson.
boss.
So my idol is Richard Branson. So
Virgin.
he did Virgin, yes. So
Virgin.
for me, it's like I want to do 10% of what he did, but I want to do it. So
Well,
thank you very
that's
much
a
for
great goal.
having
Oh,
me.
You
you're
have
shipping.
some years of life
I hope so. If
to
I'm
do
not
that.
flying.
To
So,
do that.
I'm here serving coffee to this passenger. So
Okay.
this is how it goes. It goes this direction, of course.
Of course.
And it's breaking the air down here. So this is the first part. But in the back, it's like going in the back of a motorcycle. The guy in the back always had the most shaking. So this is breaking the air. But if he shakes in the back.
Okay.
Especially, I remember when I first flight. No, this is 380. When I first started flight with 330, he had like something to, let's say, adjust this thing in the back because a lot of turbulence was felt in the back. It
Like,
was kind of moving.
I don't know the name in English. Ammortizzatore
No, the shocks.
for an airplane. Let's say in this way,
Yeah.
something that have the same aim, right?
Okay, I'm not a pilot, so any pilots should listen to this.
Next guest will be a pilot.
But this wing,
We need to find him.
these small things and winglets you see at the back of the
Okay.
wings actually help the air to break in a
Okay,
certain
I see.
situation
Okay,
and condition
okay.
that doesn't shake that much anymore.
Okay.
That much.
So why Arte, when he is flying in business class, something that I never tried, but I'm sure
You will. You will.
I'm
If you
sure-
continue to work in this well, to work
I'm sure
well,
my boss will
You will.
provide me this.
yes, I promise you. I promise you. If you continue to
Thank
work in this
you.
way, you'll fly in business class.
Perfect. So I never tried, but
You will.
Arte that tried
Also
it,
this year,
why
I will be able to fly.
feels less the
With turbulence.
turbulences? Is that in
front.
English? In the
Yes.
front. So why you are saying, okay, so the point is, in the back, it's more safety, but I will feel more the turbulences, right?
In the back, yes.
But it's safety.
Statistics
Safer.
says
Okay.
safer.
Safer.
Like
Safer.
no one
It's
know only God know.
Statistically, yes, it's safer. But if I go, I can do a lot of things that are not safe and survive the same. So we are just speaking about statistics. So if you would give an advice to someone, choose the back. Why? One, because it's
No.
safer.
If you're rich, go to business class.
I'll suggest to take the
If you are poor like Thais and have 600 euros in your bank account, what is your advice?
Cheers
to
for your
me?
bank account.
Thank you.
My advice to you, give it to Diego.
Maybe Diego has less.
That's right. So you take the front because you shake a little less. Statistically talking, it's safer in the back because it first smashes in the front. But
Okay, so we are falling. The ones in advance will die, and maybe I'm not going to die.
maybe, just about
Maybe.
because darling, this
Maybe.
is a statistic.
It's not
Of
like a
course.
cruise where the business class have an opportunity to stay before like
Okay,
Titanic.
So people, you people that are rich, choose anyway economic class.
And
In
go
this
in.
way, you are not going to die. Maybe.
Or maybe you can move the business class in the back of the plane.
Yeah.
Hey.
Could be an option.
Why we are not doing?
Why not?
Yes, why
Let's
we are not
do it.
doing? Yes, not like in our company will be something everything
I
change.
gave this idea, they won't listen to me.
Why not?
I don't know.
And you
I gave
make
the idea.
everyone go
But
down from the back.
Honestly, it's better. Do you know why? Because you are more quiet. But no, because you are going outside before.
No,
so,
so the things are.
but you can
too-
open the.
You can open
Because
the back.
front always shows everyone that you're up
Yeah,
front.
but in the past,
Like,
I
Diego.
love to guys.
Diego, listen
Let's
to
make
me.
10 hours of this podcast. I
Listen
love
to
it.
me. So in the past, okay, nowadays, who are the people that are richer? Richer is right or more rich? I don't know. So who are the ones? The ones that lives in the upper floors.
Floors.
Okay. So
okay,
in the
like
past, who were the ones that were more rich? The ones in the ground floor or first floor. Why? Because it was safer. If you see now, okay. Wait,
I see where you're going. I don't know how you got there, but hey.
I am arriving there. So, why?
After
I told you I'm drunk. I
me
said-
too.
No,
Guys.
you're a lot of fun.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
we can use these feelings because why they were living in the first floor or in the ground floor? Because it was safer, because they didn't need to use the stairs. Why I should use stairs?
Oh,
If I
Because
can live in
because the
in
plane it doesn't say like this, but saying
Okay, I'm
so
just
it's
saying.
changing.
I'm just saying it could be an option. Why not?
it depends your point of view. Because there you got the view, but if you're
You
down there,
ju-
you can evacuate.
But like everything in the world, you just need to make people believe that it's better. When you make
Marketing.
when you make people believe going in the back of the airplane, it's safer, better. You are going to better have experience. You are going to be in the first class in the back. They will ask you, "Hey, I want to go in the back."
You're absolutely right, but there is one thing you're forgetting.
Okay, tell me.
Probably. Let's try to picture this. Everyone, we were kids. Mom or dad was driving because the other parent was home. Hey, I want to go in the front. Why? Because everybody wants to go in the front. So even if it's not business class, everybody wants to stay as
In the
much.
front.
So we
But-
are
no,
speaking
but-
about the car.
But-
But about the car is
Just-
different because the
just
businessman is
because you
going
have-
behind because it's like you stay with the comfort, no?
Like, I don't know, a limousine, you want to go in the back.
That's
So let's change
that's a different thing.
airspace.
Because
We are
of
going
that-
to change the game. So the business class will be in the end of the plane. So the back part.
When one day Business Plane Network will have an airplane, the business class
Will
is
be
going
in
to
the
be in the back.
I agree with you.
So returning to the story Arte was telling.
1
say-
hour ago.
Yeah, 1 hour ago before we started to speaking about our own planes. Arte, please continue the story.
I had a flight from Amsterdam to Mexico City. So was 12 OBC ongoing. Big job, like 1,000 kilos. And in Mexico, you need to have many OBC for the customs reasons. So you can bring like 3 bags each OBC. So during the flight, the seats near to me was with 2 girls, 1 woman, Russian woman, and 1 kid. Was a daughter. So she started to complain, and I don't know why. In one moment, the woman decided to open the mask, but it's coming. So open the mask, and the mask go down. So
Is that possible?
it's possible if
they
you're
don't-
touching, if you touch continuously, yes, but it's a big problem because I'm not expert, but all team of all the staff arrived and start to scream because if one mask is going down, there are
All the
possibility that all
masks.
the masks will not go down. I don't know if it's true, but it's not there. So they start to say to this woman, she was drunk and was like,
Okay, she was drunk. Okay, that's an important point.
yes. And she was like, we're going to arrest you in Mexico City because you put in the dangerous situation of people. And I remember that I used to speak English, Russian. So I start to say like, let me try to help this woman because, she said that the daughter was not able to...
Brief.
Yes. So she opened it to help the daughter, but was like so strange. So I was like a translator.
It was strange. I mean, okay.
The story is so strange. So imagine I'm in the middle. So I'm trying to deal like a really ambassador from the staff of the KPLM and this woman. And this woman started to say, I'm Russian. I have all of my mafia behind. Something like that was crazy, believe me. And I was in the middle. So I say, I need to solve the situation because, when there are kids in the middle, like you said before, when there are kids, you need to do something. So I said like, let me offer you my seats. So I offer my seats in the plane and they moved them to another one seat because it was impossible to stay in the same place. So I moved it to another one place more. And I explained to the woman that she needs to stay calm till the end and no one will going to arrest her. But just like 3 hours more, calm, everything will be fine.
And nobody will die.
It's funny story. So the team of KPLM asked me to go to the business class, but I didn't accept because for me, my team was behind with me. So they make me a gift. KPLM is giving you like a house with inside like oil, something like that. I don't know what is inside. So they give me a gift and they make me a letter like, thank you very much for your help. Blah, blah. So I feel like so important because, you solved the situation because it was very dangerous situation because KPLM staff doesn't speak Russian. The Russian woman speak only Russian and was like a misunderstanding because she was screaming like, do you know who I am? I'm going to kill all of you or something like that.
Wow.
So I did the job and I was so proud because, I did something for the daughter, not for the woman because the woman was drunk. So have no reasons and excuses, but the
Of
daughter
course.
did nothing bad. So they stayed behind. So I offered them also my food. And they stayed till the end. And when they arrived, they asked me, they're going to arrest me. I said, no, stay with me. I'm going together with you in the passport control. Everything will be fine. So she taken the box and go outside without being arrested.
Super.
So I was a problem solver and I did your job.
This lady got very lucky.
Yes, usually they are arresting.
Because for this, you get police straight away. And then you need one thing, a lawyer.
Yes. And also in Mexico, in different country, I was thinking about the kid.
This is the first thing we look for on board. A passenger that can actually help us in some case. When we do a kind of pre-scanning, people comes on board, hi, the way they respond, the way they act. It's like an emergency or some kind, people start fighting on board.
I know, I have seen many videos.
I do not understand that, but we need, let's say in a lucky scenario, we are like 9 people. It's 300 people over there.
Yes, it's dangerous.
They all kind of get messing around with us. We can cope. So this is the help we need sometime on board.
Yes, also I'd like to have a doctors, but I told you, I share with you and all of your colleagues the same vision. Like we are all together here doing a job. So we're all together here to make the best for all people to arrive safety. Like sometimes it's difficult to understand for people. I have seen many bad situations. I'm always trying to do my best, like to deal, I want to stay in the position, like if I know the languages, I speak 5 languages. So I'm trying like every time to help people, like let's find a deal because you're going to be arrested and your daughter will stay alone. And it's like risky. And also for the same for the team was like the staff of KPLM. They was super worried about the situation. And everything started in the best way because when she put out the mask, the team of KPLM, I cannot say these things, but I can maybe. I was going to behind the plane to say like, guys, take care of this thing, the situation. And the team was taking TikTok with a mustache behind because like the flight.
They were like, it was not a serious time.
No,
they were
yes,
just...
and they doesn't know that the situation was going very bad. So it was like lucky situation. So they arrived, they was behind. So I say, okay, now we need to solve the situation. So everything was fine, thanks God.
Can I ask you one question about
Yes.
this? Did they move the woman and the daughter from their seats?
Yes, they moved to my seat. Yes, because we cannot stay more there.
These masks, sometimes they can become inoperable. Inoperative. So when you need it, if needed, let's hope never.
Will not work. Will not
won't
work.
work. Plus another thing, if you pull one mask, just one mask,
All of masks will not work.
all the masks started working. But after the oxygen, which is like chemical produced oxygen, runs out, if needed, you don't have any more oxygen. And it's another thing. If a stupid soul pulls down a mask, and there's an extra should be sold around, lighting a cigarette. Oxygen with cigarette. Boom.
Boom. I understood the situation
It's a lot
because
of
I was behind and I was thinking like, what is going on? Because she really opened the mask and say, I never seen the mask in my life. I have only seen with your colleagues showing. So I say like, the mask really exists. So I was like this. So when I have stress situation, I say, I need to call the staff and after start to deal because it was like very dangerous situation, but it was fine. No, like for me, it was like, I need to solve the situation because one woman was drunk and screaming and the staff was like screaming and trying to solve the situation. So we move it to my seats.
So I have a question for Diego.
Sure.
Which was the worst situation you ever faced? Like this one, let's say something similar. So I imagine you had a lot, but I want to know the worst one. The one you said, okay, we are going to die.
Worst one?
Yes.
Okay. You all remember September 11th.
September. I want to say mistake.
I was imagining that.
2 months later.
Give me. I want to think like same as I like September 11.
That enlightened the fact that it was dangerous because especially after 2001, we had an engine bursting. An engine exploded after taking off from Puerto Plata, that's DR, Dominican Republic.
Okay.
And it just busted. It exploded. For a small thing that I will tell you later for like consequences of
It's always a
mistake.
consequence. We was talking about the consequence.
Louder. Claudio remembers there was a lot of studies about this and that. It exploded. And it was 2 months after September
In that year,
in New York.
happened everything.
We were followed by, we had a military pilot working for us, for the company. Military time was behind him. So, and he told us, landing, that he couldn't understand a couple of dots on the radar. But he couldn't understand them because he knew what that was. We were followed by military planes because we declared an emergency just around that area. It's not over New York. We were not overflying New York, but the area was that, and it was difficult time. So we were followed by these two
It was ready also to.
airplanes, very small, very armed, and we actually lost one engine, and we landed luckily because an aircraft can still fly with one
Sure.
engine, but you need to land
Also
as
with
fast as
zero.
possible.
Have you seen the story of New York one?
But that is very, very huge amount of luck.
This guy was
I
fantastic.
know how it goes.
They landed in the water, in the Hudson or something like that.
Which is not the best thing because water becomes like marble.
I know.
But is
I
the
know. I have
story
to-
is the story of the pilot
Yes.
of the movie,
Yes. Yes.
and
it-
he was like,
Sally.
No
Hi.
wait. No wait. No.
He
It's
was
no. It's
high.
another. No. It's another.
Actually,
It's another
no.
story.
Okay.
It's another story.
I was thinking about the pilot that was high as
No. No. It's another
he
story.
was really high, but he saved a lot of people.
Yes, I remember the story.
What's the name of that movie?
Sally.
Sally.
But the one what you say is about Denzel Washington. You're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not Sally.
No, Sally's another one.
No?
Sally's another one. The story that she's talking about is about the story that he's like going down.
Oh,
because
no,
of
no,
a
no.
crash in somewhere in USA.
I'm not a flying pilot. I don't know much about
But
flying
wait,
a plane.
and your story is not a real story, maybe?
No, it's a real story.
Okay.
Upside down.
I don't know why. I
Denzel Washington
actually
is a-
I never saw that movie, but I know that there is a movie about a pilot that landed and he was after
Drunk.
I don't know if drunk or under some drugs, but he anyway.
Saved the life of a lot of
Yes.
people, but someone died, if I don't remember.
Gotta check on that because you see a lot of people, a lot of things in TV that's actually not real.
Yes,
No, but this is a real story.
yes. And I used to
And
see
I
it.
trust you. That's why I want to go check it. But upside down, a commercial plane.
No, probably it's not
don't
that
know.
one.
But what
But
about?
it was in the Hudson. That's why I was thinking that.
Was it the hat?
Yes. Okay. Maybe we'll need to cut this part because we don't know what we are talking
Well,
about.
around New York, even if it's Newark, New Jersey, or JFK,
Okay.
or even LaGuardia, around New York is the Hudson River, and then the sea is easily the best shot you have. Otherwise, there is houses and highways.
Yeah.
But I used to see a lot of stories about it. In
High
2001,
buildings.
2001 happened also the situation, the crash in Linate, so in the airport.
I remember
And
that.
2001 was the year of the crashes because it happens a lot of times. and all people think like, what is happening with the airlines? So the Villinati one is like one of the craziest. It's just for one signal happens a big tragedy. So like I used to talk with one of my friend about that. So it's like crazy. Maybe past 20 years now. Yes, around yes, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
You are 3 years old.
Okay, let's continue. We had a shortcut because
Okay,
personal.
Okay, so let's ask you a few questions.
No, I asked him the worst situation he faced. Okay, so Diego, that one was like, okay, airplanes following you. It was kind of scary. But let's say something really bad that happened inside the plane.
Like someone drunk, someone want to kill someone else.
Like the videos we can see nowadays on Ryanair.
Fighting. Someone naked, I don't know.
Someone having sex in the
plane.
I can say that?
Yes, you can say.
Someone having sex and you notice.
It's love. We share love.
Well, that happens so many times I can't count.
Okay, so wait, let's have a little break about the sex.
Okay.
If you, as a flight attendant, notice that someone is having sex in the bathroom, what you do?
Well, I'll tell them.
Professional answer. And after, I'm going to share.
I will tell them that is not possible.
So you would lock and say,
and you say,
guys,
we need to share.
If something is so obvious, people come complaining. If I notice, I have to go knock at the door.
Yes, but how you can know that there are two people inside?
It's many ways.
You can listen.
If people hears you, it's like two different voices. Doesn't matter the gender. It's just two different kind of voices. So you notice. Unless it's a mother or father with a child, it's not allowed. Unless it's, let's say,
in
PRM.
any case, I think a mother with a father with a child doesn't fit in a
but it's different.
in a bathroom.
If he's a person with if he's a person with a reduced mobility and is accompanying her.
And remember, there are Chinese people.
Okay, in any case.
This is unofficial. Me. Just close my eyes. They're having fun. Life is to enjoy as long as they make it proper.
But it's true that in past was more possible than now. Like I used to talk with your colleagues and they told me like in past everything was different. Now it's more official. Something changed. Like after 2001, something changed. Do you feel these things?
A lot of things change. The only thing doesn't change that in the toilet you do not have a camera. So you don't know unless you see people getting in, you have no proof. Unless you see people coming out in twice in Kabul or something like that, you don't know.
So that's still happening. Yes, for sure.
I believe look, if it's gotta happen, it happens on the seats. Believe me.
I know stories. Yes, I heard about it. I've seen also videos.
I think I didn't flew enough till now to see these kind of things.
Okay, let me say your story.
Have you ever had sex in a Can I ask it?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
Have you ever had sex during a fly?
No, but let me tell you a story.
Diego?
I used to fly.
Yes, but I wasn't working.
You was not working, but you were flying.
Not like flight attendant.
Not a flight attendant. Okay,
And
of
just,
course, yes.
I have another question.
Sure.
Can you say me how many times or too much to count?
There are not too many.
But there are a special club.
Many
Like,
enough, I can
there are a special club, like a club of people that do make it. Okay. No, but I have a story.
30,000 feet club.
I used to fly before to have a girlfriend and
A wife?
a wife. I used to fly
So a
for when I was to work for FIFA. I used to fly from Milan to Moscow, from Moscow to Kazan. And one time we had a flight in the June of 2017. We had a flight from Milan to Russia, to Moscow, and was very turbulent flight. And the girl that stayed in the seats near to me, she was so scary. So
Okay.
he gave me the hand. So I taken her hand, and I
And I
like.
say, I will help you, dear. No worries.
Yes, I did. Really? No, not really. So I helped, like just like to feel comfortable, to feel like.
So why are
She was-
you telling us this story? Because it has
She
a
wasn't scared.
No, it was
You
romantic
just fell
things.
for it.
No, it was like. It was like, no, you need to help people. You know, sometimes people. I think.
yeah, but we were speaking about sex.
I think it's romantic also to give a hand.
Ah, okay.
Well,
And instead, Diego, you gave hands to a lot of.
Okay.
They had a crew from Barcelona. I remember 2 gay guys, they caught him having sex in the bed. Because this company used to have the bed on the upper side of the plane.
So we don't know which company,
From Barcelona.
we don't know who, but someone was got having sex
On the plane.
on the plane in the beds designed to
To sleep.
for the flight attendants.
Yes.
Yes.
And you was the one that got
Nope.
them? Oh.
No.
I don't get caught.
So let's continue with other questions for our Diego.
Yes. What's your favorite trip?
Buenos Aires.
Wow. Why?
I'm a little bit offended that it's not
I
Brazil,
know
but
because
it's
I like
Argentina.
Brazil more, but it's something like that. First time I landed there, it was just capturing me from before the landing. I couldn't wait to just go off, and we were there for 36 hours. I slept like 6 hours probably.
Wow.
I don't know why, and I
Big
like
parties?
Brazil very much. And we
Culture?
went out. There was
People,
also
emotions.
everything all together. If you go out, Buenos Aires, 8 o'clock, you want to have dinner. Before 10 o'clock, you will starve. Because that's the point, that's the line where people goes out. You see everybody like dressing up like suits for the offices and this and that. And they will all go out, not getting wasted, but pretty close to that. And all suits and ties and everything, just to have fun. And they will start eating after 10 o'clock. Then they go clubbing. Then they go enjoying themselves. And then following morning in the office.
Wow.
I know I don't want to offend you. You know how much I love Brazil. I got it tattooed on my back. Done in
I
Brazil.
have nothing to say.
So Argentina and Brazil, who have the best party?
You cannot say in the same sentence Argentina and Brazil. It's not allowed.
But what? Why? Why Italians have a problem with French people, and why Argentina have problems with
I
Brazilian?
don't know. I love Argentine people,
Uh-huh.
like I love everyone in the world.
Yes, and that's right.
But it's kind of, I don't know, you need to have someone to be competitive with.
For sure, but
Because
it's like,
if you don't have competitors, you are not going to
but
do your best.
I used to see a lot of football matches, Brazil and Argentina, and they're
And
like,
that's the top matches. We have so much fun and we get so much angry when we lose. That's the point.
but also
They still have to decide.
Pelé
what's better.
is better than Maradona.
Of course. And you cannot say the opposite, otherwise I will go away.
I will have to agree. Because
Thank
we
you,
all know
Diego.
that Maradona, I think he was better, but he was under drugs. So we never know. I think Pelé is much better than Maradona.
For me, George is best.
Oh,
George who?
George best.
It's okay. Johan Cruyff.
Yeah, was like Maradona good, Pelé
No,
super,
anyway,
and
let's
George
say
best.
That Pelé is the Brazilian way to play football. He's genuine, you know?
It's Jinga.
He's just playing. That's the fact.
He was having a lot of fun. I believe that this kind of Brazilian soccer is called Jinga or something like this,
Yes,
because he had the fun inside, and Maradona did too. But then he lost his way with substances and this and that. So this I don't like. You playing sports, you gotta play sports. If
Sure.
if you go biking or you run. You want to do it proper, you do it without drugs. You want to swim, whatever sport.
I mean, about the drugs, it's something that can be applied for any kind of person, of job and everything. We are all against drugs here.
You're right. I have a
course,
question.
yes.
We're talking about like football players. Do you had any guests or special VIP during your flights that was like super special? She or he wants something special, and you need to say super careful about the flights. How is going the flights of the VIPs?
He can say it?
Not the
if
names, about like the situation. I think
You can
yes.
say the name in
Like it's the
private.
same for us. We're also right now where
Yes.
we bring
We deliver a dress
for very important
yesterday.
actress
for an actress.
for
actress.
Oscars.
Yeah, for the night of Oscars. Of course, we cannot say who,
No,
but we
and
did it.
and the brand also.
Not. We
we
cannot,
cannot
say. But we delivered from Italy to LA dress for
And the Oscar goes to Network Man.
We had
for the best service ever.
We had
Ever.
a few
10 years old.
few personalities, especially in sports, especially few soccer team flying with us in Champions League, which is your
You used to have like a charter, correct?
charter for them, just private.
I'm super curious about this kind of flights because I love football, so for me it's like special. So it's like all team flying with
The whole team, and then the
no one else. The journalists also.
The journalists most of the times were in the back because they fly journalists from their channels or that they have channel to fly with them, and they were all in the back. All the let's say athletic trainers. And
I know, I
everything.
understand.
Of course, the team was almost in the front, in the first front line was of course the owner or the CEO.
So the team was not in the back.
No, the team.
We need
was
to
from
teach
third
everyone
row.
that it's better to fly.
No, you're
In the
kidding
back.
about that, but there are very bad story about Torino Calcio, and they died in Superga.
accident.
Yes, and it's like a story. This team was fantastic team.
Yeah, okay, but someone survived it?
Yes.
The ones in the back?
I think yes. I don't know who survived, but someone survived it.
I'm not sure about
yes,
this, so I can't say.
Please, let's check online.
Yes,
if
we
it
will.
was the
We
ones
will.
in the back.
But sometimes
No, someone survived it. I think. Yes, I think so. 3 or 4 players, and also the Brazilian team, guys. They call
Yeah.
Chapecoense.
come si chiama?
They died, everyone.
Chapeau.
Chapecoense.
Chapeau. Okay.
Is that correct? The
Yes.
pronunciation. They all
And 2
died,
people
of course.
survived. 2 or 3 people. I remember about that.
Actually, I don't know. I think
Yes,
nobody
yes. I have
survived
seen the
it.
video. So
I really hope they did. It didn't happen
So
to
let's check
Salah.
also this one.
And
if
someone
it was
also
the ones in the
someone
back.
also back to play football. I remember the story of
I
this
think
guy.
you're
Yeah,
right.
super
I
bad.
want to check that later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this kind of stories, not the accident, but the story of like the surviving people, because it's like give an opportunity to all to think about there are.
So there is a place you have never been and you really would like to go. I suppose you know a lot of places, so there is a place you have.
Do you know
never-
the numbers of countries have you ever been? No.
I've tried. Sometimes I don't want to look posh, but I just don't remember.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't remember.
Just to know.
And the answer will be Australia.
Australia.
I've never been to Australia.
Wow.
That's you can just make the e-visa and go. Next mission will
Yes.
take you.
Thank you, Arte. I'll send you pictures.
We had one job maybe in past to Australia, but now it's very difficult to have a lot of missions. I used to.
We also don't have customers there, so of
Yes,
course we don't have
I spoken yesterday with my wife, and I was speaking about the because I have a plan to open like 10 offices of BPN in 10 years. So one of the offices will be Brazil for sure with this. So we spoken about like the offices. So it'll be USA, Morocco, Brazil, and one of the last country will be Australia. So the 10th one will be Australia. So
I will love it.
Yes, it will be fantastic. I think there are jobs there, so we can do it and we can offer that service. I think it will be in the next 5 years.
There is one country you're always speaking about, but you don't want to say now.
No, I will not say it. Spoiler.
Okay.
I'm going to open. We are going to open this year, so I'll
Okay,
not
but it's near
near to go to what?
to Australia.
You have okay. You and Maxime have a special relationship with geography.
It's not.
Yesterday
the
I
same,
used to spoke with
sorry,
my-
it's not the
Ye-
same
yes-
continent.
No.
It's the same continent. You know that Oceania. What's
Yes,
the name?
no.
It's
Yesterday,
not only Australia,
yesterday I used
right?
to talk with Maxime, and we spoken about Malaysia and Philippines. And he told me like, they are near. Like, well, how much will be? I say 4 hours flight. They are near. I say yes. Also, you right now you're in Moldova. I mean, they were near. Let's go to drink something
Yes,
together.
of course you are near. We are not speaking
4
about
hours
Argentina.
flight. Philippines and Manila are not. Philippines and Malaysia are not near.
Of course they are near. Speaking about the world.
Australia and Singapore are not near.
Okay, but if you speak about Australia, the both sides of Australia are more than 4 years. For
From Singapore
hours.
to Australia, how much
no,
hours there
I'm
are?
speaking about Australia, It's the same country, but there are 4 hours of flying.
Yes.
My city where I was born in
I will tell
Brazil
you-
and Sao Paulo, there are 4 hours of flight.
I will tell you more.
And it's the same country.
Do you know
They are
how many
near.
hours of flight there are from Russia, Moscow to Vladivostok?
I think like 10.
12.
I have no idea.
And it's the same
But
country.
I think I know the place you meant before, because people talks.
Yes.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So I won't say it because I really hope you're gonna open it in there.
Would be Singapore. I will say you right now. Singapore.
Okay.
I'm going to open
He said,
Singapore.
no, let's not say it. Then after 2 minutes,
We are going to open Singapore.
we are going to open Singapore.
It's like right. You know why? Do you know? I want to tell like a secret for each one of you. If you have a dream, declare your dream, and work hard to achieve your dream. This is possible. Like if you want to do something, I always did in past till now. You don't need to be scary or like someone going to steal my ideas. All of us have fantastic ideas. The most important thing is like how you're doing your idea. So like to make it. So yes, I'm going to open Singapore with my team. It's my dream. I'm going to do it. It's important for Asian market. So we'll work hard. I already spoke with my team. We're all ready and we're going to do it. Like we did in India, like we're going to make with her, like here in Brazil, and like we're going to make in USA. It's like if you have a dream, work hard. And it's possible. It's hard for sure. But people are scared to say, it's my dream. I will not share with you because like it's a secret. No secret. I'm going to open Singapore.
Absolutely.
So you can take this video and say, Arte, why you not open Singapore if you will not be, I will not do it. I will do it.
That's great.
Okay, so let's try to bring Diego to Australia next time.
Okay.
And
Usually it happens. Usually we are speaking about something and it happens the same day to have a jobs.
it's true.
So
Arte has this power.
I'm
Yes.
checking the
Let me
phone.
check.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
check the request.
Maybe Thais is right.
I'm not kidding. Usually we're speaking about like a country or say like, many times but we have not jobs to India and the same day or maximum the day after is coming the job. Like yesterday,
true.
I will tell you one thing. 2 days ago we spoken about Russia. And we say like we need to have our bombers. We have now a special collection for bombers, and we need to bring from Russia to Italy because they made in Russia.
And Arte said me, let's wait the next OBC.
Yes.
We have an OBC.
Yes, and I say like, the
No.
tickets are so expensive. I don't want to spend money for bring the bombers to my colleagues for like $2,000. It's expensive. So I say we need a job from Russia to UK via Italy. So we had it.
That's good. See?
I think Arte made
Should go look for it.
some agreement with God or the devil. I don't know.
Do you by chance have a couple of lucky numbers I can use on the lottery?
No, honestly, it's enough to trust in something like.
Hang on, we take it off.
No, like you can think about something. It's like in the book Secrets. If you think about something, it's possible to make it. So yesterday was like we need this job, and for sure we're like doing something for that. So we used to text it to our customer like we have a possible flight to Milano. Do you want to bring something via Milano to UK? And he was like, yes, I had it. So was a job.
Good.
So could be possible we'll have a job to Australia because I want it. I need pictures from there. I need videos. And Netherman never been to Australia. So
Maybe I'll find myself a very nice Kiwi girl.
and I promise you, if we're going to have from Europe, I will give to you this job.
But please make the visa.
Please?
Make
Visa.
the visa.
Oh, well, if I got time.
Okay, next question.
Diego, you know that when you are traveling, you learn a lot, you meet a lot of people and so on. Is there something that you were afraid of before starting to traveling so much, and then after traveling and seeing the world, you stop it to be afraid of?
That's
Like,
an
I don't know, people are afraid of spiders, then they go to Australia, and after a couple of days there, they are not afraid of spiders anymore. It's a stupid example, but it's something like that I mean.
That's an interesting question.
Thank you, Elena, for the question.
Thank you, Elena, for the questions. Everything is texted here. Do you think we are doing everything by ourselves? No, everything is texted.
Thank you, Elena.
There is no particular thing I ever consider to be afraid of. Just the things that can happen on the plane, honestly. The other thing is nothing that, okay, let's say I go to a very bad place, let's say even LA, I can be worried to be shut down because of my wallet. But basically just the things that can happen on the plane, like before I told you, with that the engine explosions, but other stuff can happen.
When you decide to make this job, you used to think about the situation with the planes, like it's dangerous or something like that?
Before doing this job, I flew only twice. I only flew twice. And when I got on board the first time, I didn't know if I could be afraid or not. I just followed the instructions. I do consider that things can happen in life, even driving a car or whatever. So I feel comfortable, honestly. It's a weird thing about this. When there is turbulences, even heavy ones, if I'm working, I'm not afraid. If I'm sitting, I'm like...
I think it's normal. It's like firework. You know? You are not afraid because it's part of your job. Like you're expecting them.
But still, there is nothing you can do about it because I'm not a pilot.
It's not under your control. That's why he was afraid. Because it's not something he can control. He can go to LA and say, hey, I'm taking LA just because he said LA. I can avoid some kind of places. I can be attentive. I can do something. But in the plane, it's not under your control. You can do nothing.
And it actually makes no difference. When I'm seated as a passenger, it doesn't scare me. I'm just not comfortable as much as I am when I'm working. And even though I can do nothing, and I've seen aircraft going down like 50 meters, 60 meters, like very much. Okay, it's not nice, but I'm not that scared just as much as I'm a passenger. And still can do nothing about it. Okay. I don't know.
Thank you.
But honestly...
It's the human mind. You can do nothing. It's strange. It's strange how it works.
I was scared once. When we had this engine explosion, I felt that I was just here, you know, just at the wings. Sorry. Just across the wings on this side. It's called A1. And the plane, it didn't turn. No, it just went down like this. Okay, you don't fly a plane, but you understand that it's turning in a way that is not proper usually. So it just went down like this. Those 3-4 seconds, I felt like, okay, thank you very much.
It's our time.
It's my time.
It's your time.
Then it came back up and said, okay, it's not the right day. So thank you very much, God. And we carried on the flight, and we ended pretty good.
Oh,
we were alive.
So your captain was like a superhero to save the situation.
It takes some...
I have a question for you.
Guts, let's say.
Like, you know, in BPN you used to talk always about superheroes because like we feel like we are superheroes. If you have a possibility to be a superhero, you have a special power, which one would be?
We were speaking about that some hours ago with my nephews.
At some point, it will have to be invisibility.
Why?
Okay.
Are you curious? So you want to hear people?
We also share that if you are very fast, you can be invisible like the Flash. But let's say I can fly, but if I want to do something, I have to be caught. I could be caught. Invisible, it takes more time like a normal person, but you can't be seen. So you got all the time you need. And right now, especially these times, but whatever times, I will go to this kind of persons, Italy, even in my place where I live, and tell them a little bit. So they change your mind. And they don't see you. You're always afraid of something you don't see. Because if you see something, okay, it's very scary, it's huge, it's small. You know what to face, but if you don't see it,
you cannot control.
What are you fighting?
And you, Taste?
I don't know the name in English. And, okay, tell me the translation. Teletransporto.
Teletransportation. It's the same.
I don't think it's teletransportation.
I think so.
I think so.
Could be wrong.
And he was in London for many years.
I will check.
Yeah, but then BPN will have no job.
No,
we'll have more.
People will pay me. Pay me a lot to take one box with me.
Okay, let me explain.
If you were a customer, you do yourself.
Let me explain one thing, but always people. It's very good point of view. Anytime that is happening something, people say.
I'm checking the translation.
Okay, anytime when it's happening something like a pandemic situation, war, or everything else, people say like, VPN is going to lose jobs. I say, no, it's a good opportunity for us. Also, teletransportation will be an opportunity for us to do something different. Also,
it's not teletransportation, but it's teleportation.
Teleportation. So, guys, in the next years, you will see special service for BPN.
Teleportation. So I was saying maybe
the fastest
it's because
service on the market.
maybe it's because the job I'm doing now, but the teleportation would be awesome.
I think so. Also now for the office, because now we have 5 offices. Imagine you're only
I
going to
could
have
be
10.
the same name
Yes.
with everyone of the team.
Yes.
It will work a lot
And
more.
give a lot of...
I could work 24/7.
See,
Yes.
even 26.
Yes, and you can move fast. No,
Okay,
but-
I changed my mind.
Okay, so
And yours, I
Yeah,
didn't.
yours.
always people asking to me,
Oh, you're blushing. What you have in mind?
I don't have nothing that I want more that I have now. Like, I feel
Come on,
really...
please answer to the question. A superpower, maintaining your life plus a benefit.
I'm lucky enough. I don't need nothing more, really.
You can choose a superpower.
I want to live a lot and to feel good.
Immortality.
Let's say.
It's also dangerous with things, you know. A special power. I'm already Superman, guys. I don't need a new power. I have a
His
special
job is
power.
done.
No, my power is like to make a network, to make to build something. I want like to do that people will build relationship to make business and to be happy with the with the network. So I'm already doing. This is my power. I think in my life I'm already doing something with a special power. I don't need to be invisible. I don't need to be to have immortality. I just want to be safe, have a good health, and try to do my best every day. This is my power.
Okay, let's return to the topic in some years.
When I will be old,
Yeah.
I hope I will try to be old.
If you're not, well, the best ones died young. Do you want to be the best?
We already spoken about that, and
We spoke about that.
I spoken in the podcast that I did with Ali,
Okay.
and we spoken about like how I imagined when I was going to pass in the new world or a new life, and I want to be on the plane alone without people, because for sure, and to be very old.
Okay, I will never take a plane with you.
You already did in past.
That was the
That might be
first
fun.
and last time.
Okay, no, but I speaking like about like when I will be 90 years old.
Okay, I see.
Really?
And you, Diego, how would you like to die? Guys,
Well,
that's a good question.
with a smile
That's
on
good.
my face and nobody crying at my funeral.
So you would like a party in your funeral?
I would love
Me
people
too.
to understand that they can be happy even if they're missing me.
So, mom, here we are again. My mom, he said me, I want to my bara.
Yes, we understood.
What's the name in English?
I don't know what people
Well,
understand.
where
We will show it like that. No, don't
What's
show.
the name? Bear can be where we put dead people. Okay, she wants it with a glass so we can see her on.
No, you
Yes,
don't want that.
she wants to be there, watching everyone and everyone having a party. That's
Oh, that's
and
that's
she
it.
wants to be in the party, maybe with sunglasses or something like that.
It will always be an unfortunate day for the people being there, but for me, going away to all my dears, I would love them to be happy.
It's
Plus,
simple.
if they celebrate because I'm gone, just the fact that I'm gone, I'm gonna be hunting them every night. Every time they fall asleep, like the moment they close their eyes like this. Just annoying. So watch out, you guys.
Hey,
No,
I'm here. Hey.
I like you. I could never do that.
Okay, so guys, was fantastic to talk with you.
Yes.
I think we spent fantastic time together.
thank you very much, Diego, for your time, for joining us. I'm sorry for the day with me.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. Actually,
No,
me and Diego, we spent some time today and was not, in this business, you are never doing what you are expecting to do that day. So we spent the day going from one airport to the other. So I hope you're enjoying the same.
He love airports.
No, I love them with a lovely kids. They're beautiful.
And also we have a gift for you. So we're going to give you right now in the video.
of the boss. Could
It's
you
not
please take the?
No, we have another one.
Another one?
Could you
Let's
please
ask
take
to
in my
our
backpack?
personal assistant, the boss of the boss. You have.
She's not. You are.
I'm
her-
the person. I'm the personal assistant
You
of the
are
boss of the
her-
boss. Yes,
Her personal assistant.
Yes.
So in my backpack there is the gift for Diego.
Diego. So you can find sleep well kit.
The sleep well kit. So guys, the sleep well kit is the gift we are giving actually to our customers, but
To people
Diego-
that are traveling, because it's
Yes.
like
So we are giving to our business partners
You
that
can
they
also-
can use it on the airplane. They can use it for
you have
travel.
a mask inside.
There is a mask.
You have gel?
Into it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's very nice. Thank you.
So
What
this will
is
be
this?
for
This
clean the
is
hands.
useful.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Check
for-
if you have a mask inside, because I don't know if we put everything inside.
yes, there
I
is
have
a mask.
mask at home.
Okay.
From BPN.
But it's not here inside. Maybe it's in another one. So open.
We have the pen of
yes.
BPN.
So
Thank you very
enjoy.
much, guys, for having me here and get me almost stone drunk. I like that.
Well, maybe you guys are not, but I am.
So Diego, thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you.
It was my pleasure to meet you all.
was fantastic hours together, but really thank you very much for around the desk.
For the space, for the time, and special thanks to Ale.
For the hospitality.
Thank
Yes.
you,
Thank you
Ale.
around the desk.
Thank you, Ale, that you have been here with us. You had patience, and for your support and the space. It's fantastic. It's amazing place, studio, and atmosphere.
I think all
Thank you
people
very
are going
much.
to love. So thank you very much to Around the Desk.
Thank you.
Ciao.